let's move on to this, specifically the New England Patriots. The Patriots, like every NFL team at this point, they're deep into training camp, which is some good, some bad. You got a lot of competition battles. The defense particularly looks good for the Patriots. The offense, maybe not so much, but there are some bright spots in mine. I know you've got the specifics there. But before we get into that, Patriots fans, NFL season right around the corner. You know what else is right around the corner? College football season. You and me and Mize, we're big college football fans. We know a lot of you guys are as well. So let us know in the comment section below. Who's your favorite college football team? Is it Boston College? Is it UMass Minutemen? Maybe there's a bunch of Harvard fans out there. Let us know in the comment section below.
Well, Nick, I'm sure our fans are all Harvard fans because they're the smartest fans. So, yeah, that's
Oh
that's
man,
what we're gonna see, a flood of Harvard comments. I'm excited to see that,
no
but
Yale guys though. No Yale
no,
guys.
not allowed. But I think Patriots fans going into training camp, seeing the news, offense has been struggling a little bit, but you could take that as the defense has been doing good. But there's been one offensive aspect of the team that really has been a bright spot, so to speak, and that is rookie second round pick Tyquan Thornton. Yes, the Patriots have an early round receiver who seems to be panning out. This is a change of pace for times that have been before. We won't speak of N'Keal Harry anymore, but the Patriots and Tyquan Thornton, they have really started to mesh, and Thornton seems to be a standout in camp so far. And I can tell you what I think, but I think you'll care more to hear about what receivers coach Ross Douglas has been saying about Thornton. And he's been saying Thornton has been getting better every single day that he has stepped on the field. He truly has a ton of gifts, and it's not just speed. He has the ability to change direction, he has great ball skills, and he has a great attitude. The guys in the room, meaning the receiver room, have really learned to embrace him, and his development will be key, and they will get him there. So that's a big promise by Douglas, who seems to be, very impressed so far with Thornton. Someone else who was impressed with Thornton is cornerback Jalen Mills, who says, Thornton, we all know that he is fast, but one thing that really impressed Mills was he's not just out there running go routes. He hasn't been pigeonholed to the typical fast guy thing of running a quick go route, blowing the top off the defense, doing that whole shtick. He says he's been out there working on his short and intermediate route running a lot and has been heavily improved, which is very good. And I think Mills has been very impressed by this. And something that I think would impress Bill Belichick is Thornton's special team play. He's been working as a gunner on special teams, covering punts, and he's had some success doing that. And I think all of these things combined give him a really great niche, working himself a solid role into the starting lineup for the Patriots.
Yeah, and this is kind of what training camp's all about, right? Everyone talks about, well, how does the offense look? How's the defense look? To me, training camp's all about, I want to see position battles. I want to see who kind of emerges, what young guys are ready to step up and take, big roles in an offense or in special teams. And Thornton 100% looks like that. But when you back up a little bit, remember when the Patriots drafted Thornton, there was a lot of analysts and pundits that came out and said, oh, that's a big reach. You shouldn't draft Thornton in the second round. He could have been available in the fourth round or even, maybe even later than that. Well, remember all these holdouts that we've seen with other second round picks? They wanted guaranteed money in their third, fourth year of their deals. That kind of interrupted the flow and the rhythm those young guys may have gotten. Thornton, recognizing that he was, drafted earlier than he expected, knew a good deal when he saw it. And so he signed with the Patriots with no guaranteed money because he'd get more money as a second rounder per year than he would as a fourth rounder. And because of that, he got right into the flow of the offense and the coaching staff and the other players right away. There was no holdout or any concerns like that. And we're seeing the dividends now. And so those kind of little moves, right? These are kind of the small little things you don't really notice. These, kind of Belichickian kind of deals and moves that he's done. These things can really add up over the course of the season, especially when you see guys like Thornton elevating their game so early on to be, a quality wide receiver or even a big time special teams player.
Yeah, and I think one thing we want to point out is the Patriots have a couple of decent receivers on the roster.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jacoby Myers, they got
Solid.
Devontae Parker,
Yeah.
Kendrick Bourne, and then Nelson Aguilar, who we think is potentially the weakest link of this
Yeah.
offense. And we think that potentially the Patriots might try to be pivoting off of Aguilar. There's some trade value there with him. They could keep him, could not. But nonetheless, I think that Thornton has a legitimate chance to work his way in as one of the starting four guys and being a real asset in this offense early on. So this is something to wait and see. I can't wait till preseason games start up and we get to see them in, some real competition aspects. It's going to be exciting to watch, and I hope Thornton pans out for the Patriots fans out there. All right, Nick, it's time to get your internet privacy back today on every device you own in any country you want. Don't let anyone but you control your internet. NordVPN keeps you safe from prying eyes wherever you go online with their military-grade encryption. Is your favorite Netflix or streaming content blocked in the US? You can simply connect to one of the many countries available with NordVPN and get the access you need.
That's right, Maya. So right now, get our exclusive NordVPN deal here at nordvpn.com/SMI. It's risk-free now with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, get that exclusive deal, nordvpn.com/SMI.